Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties with the sound system, but we are all back now. It is a 5-5 game, now 6-5, with the Mustangs leading by 1 and 11-4 to go, and Lydia Clokey will take it up the floor. Swings it over to Williams. Back up high to Clokey. Sends it far to Scherenbeck. Back up to Clokey. Fakes corner. Down low to Eichstedt in the post. She'll kick out to Williams. Williams a deep 2. Goes a little bit long. And it's picked up on the outside by Cogdill. She'll drive through. Steps out. Looking to change direction. Loses her dribble. Sends it all over the post. It'll jump her off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Eichstedt. And he'll kick it out to Clokey. Will take it back at the floor. Lance's looking for a lead with 10:30 to go. Swings it over to Williams. Can't find Eichstedt down low. Back up top to Clokey. She'll step in and back corner to Williams. Back up top. Drives around and swings it to Scherenbeck. Mishandles the pass. Going to get it back and back up to Clokey. Over to Hammett. Deep corner. Back up to Scherenbeck. Wasn't ready for it. It's stolen away. Wagner 2-on-1. Gets fouled. I believe on the floor. And nope, they're going to say on the shot. She will take 2 at the line. That's number 3, Wagner. Her first rim's up and out. Second one will fall. 7-5. It's a 2-point Mustang lead with exactly 10 minutes to go. Swings it to Williams. Has some space. Mishandles the pass and loses the space. Back over to Scherenbeck. Fakes on low. Back up high to Clokey. Around the perimeter. Finds Hammond a little bit late. Now she's double teamed and kick out to Williams. Back around the perimeter. Over to Scherenbeck. Loses it out of bounds. Going back to the Mustangs. Cogdill fakes, changes direction, down low to the post, kicks it out. Drives in, swings it back across, can't finish. Rebounded and down low and laid back up and in by Maddie. Gives her team a 4-point lead, 9-5. Swings it to Scherenbeck. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Williams. Down low to Hammett. Back up high to Williams, swings it around. Down low to Eichstedt. Turnaround triple teamed over to Williams. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Scherenbeck. Down low to Hammett. Tipped around. Hammett will handle it in the corner. She'll try to drive it inside. Kick out to Clokey. Swings to Williams. She has some space. Now back up to Clokey. Down low to Eichstedt. Turns and dribbles back around. Hands it off to Clokey. Over to Williams. She'll drive in and back up to Clokey. She'll step through. Down low Eichstedt. Turns around. Has some space. Loses it. And travels. Back up to Flores Cogdill. Pass down low. Has some space. Going to send it back up top. She'll fake. Little floater. Bounces up and out. Tipped around out of bounds. That'll go with the Mustangs. Pass in. Over the corners. Handled. Clokey gets a hand on it. He'll steal it away. And they'll call a jump ball. Staying with the Mustangs. Swings it down low, stolen by Clokey, stolen back away. Shot goes short, and it's rebounded by Williams. Back over to Clokey and up the floor. And a timeout by the Lancers. 9-5, 4-point lead for the Mustangs with 8:09 to go in the first half. Back from the timeout. Lancers trailing by 4. Clokey up top. Swings it over to Williams. Fakes on loan. Back out of Clokey. Around the perimeter to her sister. And back up top. Over to Hammett. Keeping the ball moving. Down low to Eichstead. Turnaround. Has some space. Loses it. Kicks out to Yasmin. She'll take a deep 2 off the back of the rim. Tipped by Hammett. And rebounded by Maddie. Back up the floor goes Cogdill. Steps through and travels. Entering for the Mustangs will be Stanton for number 30, Tracy. Williams will pass it back into Clokey on the other end and take it up the floor, trailing by 4 with 7:40 to go. Over to Yasmin, fakes. Back up to Clokey. Swings it to Williams. Deep corner to Hammett. And 5 seconds for Hammett. Couldn't get rid of it in time. Didn't really find an option. And they'll head back with the Mustangs. Swings it over to the corner. Back up high. Open 3. She'll take it. And banks it in. That was Wagner from deep. Makes it a 7-point game. Swings it over to Yasmin. Fakes. Back up high to Clokey. Dribbles around. Fakes on loan. Back over to Yasmin. Over to Williams. Tries to drive in baseline and gets tipped away by Cogdill. That'll remain with the Lancers as Nelner will enter for Clokey. Pass and low from Williams. Gets it out to Nelner. Dribbles around, slips a little bit. Keeps her footing and over to Eichstead. Back up to Nelner. Trying to change direction inside. Up to Yasmin. She'll dribble around towards Nelner. Can't find her. Turnaround stuck with it. Throws it off the hands of Nelner. Picked back up. And handled by Eichstead. She'll drive through. Hand off to Yasmin. Over to Williams. She'll step in, take a shot off the back of the rim, and rebound and sent up the floor to Stanton. Swings it back up high. Down low, gets the defense in a shift, goes far and picked up by Eichstead. And she'll take it up the floor. 6 minutes to go. Lancers down 7. Yasmin swings it high to Williams. Drives all the way in. Down low to Nelner off her face. And a timeout by the Mustangs. 12-5, 7-point lead with 5:50 to go for the Mustangs in the first half. Back to timeout, 12-5, 5:47 to go. Up the floor goes Cogdill. Hammett meets her at half court. Loses her dribble, sends it out to the post. She'll drive through and travels. Clokey will enter for Hammett. And the Mustangs will pass it in down low. Pass it down low. Sends it to the corner. Pass down low, stolen by Eichstead. Only got one to beat. Got Nelner run alongside her. Shot goes long, picked up by Nelner. Now tipped down to the hands of Eichstead. Over to Williams. Little jumper, bounces up and out, tipped, and picked up by Nelner. She'll dribble it up, send it up to Omen. Over to Clokey. Back over to Omen. Down low Nelner. Can't drive in baseline and goes back high to Omen. Fakes back up to Clokey. Dribbles around towards Williams and sends it to her. Back up top, over to the corner. Back up to Clokey. Trying to drive in, has some space, tipped out at the last second, but a foul. First foul of the night on the Mustangs. Lancers already with 3. That'll be a pass in down low for the Lancers. Williams will pass it in. Needs an option. Has Clokey high, and time runs out. Passing it up the floor to Cogdill. Change the direction, drives through, puts one up, off the corner, rebound inside, and travels. Passing to Clokey up the floor with 4:47 to go. Over to Williams. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Omen. Down low Nelner. Thinks about putting one up. Now back over to Omen. Up high to Clokey. Pressured at blue line. Deep corner to Nelner. Turns, tries to drive in. Gets stuck with it. Blocked. Tipped out of bounds. Staying with the Lancers. Hammett going to enter for Nelner. Pass in from Clokey. Sends it high to Eichstead. Corner to Clokey. She'll poke up a quick 3. Goes far and rebounded by Maddie. Wisely slowed down by Stanton. Goes to the corner. Open jumper. Knocks it down. That was Tracy who sends him up 9. Clokey up top with 4 minutes to go. Over to Omen. Fakes down low. Back up high to Clokey. Fakes to Williams. Back over to Omen. Can't find Hammett down low. Now does, but in the deep corner. Gives it to Eichstead. Swings it back high. Tipped and handled by Omen. Now stolen back away. Clokey puts some pressure on her. Spinning around. Sends one up. Tracy's got some space. And she'll bounce out. Fakes. Deep 2. Knocks down another. Back-to-back points for Tracy. It's an 11-point game with 3:30 to go. Over to Omen. Corner to Hammett. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Omen. Over to Hammett. She'll drive in. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Eichstead. She'll drive in off her foot and into the hands of the Mustangs. Cogdill up top. 3 minutes to go. Sends it corner. Loses it. Clokey gets a hand on it. Now a jump ball going to the Lancers. Seibel going to enter along with Wagner for Cogdill and Omen. Clokey will swing it over to Williams. Back up high to Clokey. Fakes, looking. Steps in. Steps back out. Has Eichstead down low. Finds her a little late. She'll still get a handle on it. Drives inside. Puts one up. Can't finish. Williams there, but cannot handle the rebound, and it'll be sent out to Wagner. Pass down low. And travels. 2:21 to go. the floor goes Clokey. Steps in over to Williams. Gets a screen over to Seibel. Back up top to Clokey. She'll drive around, get some space, but takes up a deep 2. Foot was indeed on the line. However, brings this one down to a 9-point game. Loses it, loses her dribble, ends up throwing that one away. And that'll go back to the Lancers. (16-7) Lancers trying to put some points together. Clokey just got 2 on the other end. Quick turnover, gives it back to the Lancers. Seibel back up high to Clokey. Hands it off to Hammett. And back high to Clokey once again. All the way over to Williams. She'll try to drive in, tipped out of bounds. They're going to call that a foul. The second one on the Mustangs tonight. Neither team going to get to the bonus. Lancers with 4 fouls, decently close, but with only 1:26 to go. Not a high chance of them getting it. Williams will pass it in. Could knock it into last time. This time that gets into Hammett. Has Williams open. And 3 seconds in the lane on the Lancers. Wagner up top, loses her dribble, pass down low. Has the cutter going, going to take it there herself, and that'll be a foul on Eichstead. Second one on Eichstead. With 1:14 to go, it'll be a pass in down low. Down low to the post, tipped around, ball on the floor, now a jump ball, which will stay with the Mustangs. Pass into the corner, hands it off. Wagner will drive around, loses it. Picked up by Wagner on the outside. 1 minute to go. Swings it high corner. Looking down low. Open jumper won't take it. Back up top. And 3 seconds in the lane on the Mustangs. Passing to Clokey and up the floor. Pass on to Williams. Good find. Back out to Seibel. Can't handle the pass, and that one's out of bounds. Forty seconds to go. Wagner up top. Only 1 or 2 more possessions for the Mustangs. Trying to extend their lead. Good pass across. Back across to her. Tipped around. She'll get it back. Sends one up high. Steps all the way in. Puts one up. Off the corner and rebounded by Seibel. Over to Clokey. 20 seconds to go. Last chance for the Lancers. Down 9. Trying to cut it a little bit closer. Pass on to Eichstead. Tipped around. She'll get it back. Back up top. Pass tipped and stolen away. Mustangs up the floor. Off a couple of feet. Picked up. Sent back out. 5 seconds to go. Wagner over to the corner. 3 seconds. 2. Down low. Tipped out by Hammett. And that'll do it for the half. 16-7. Lancers bring it back with a 9. Down by as many as 11. As we head that to halftime. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for the second half. Current score 16-7. Mustangs up 9.
Face down looking better.
we are back for the second half. 16-79 point Mustang lead. It'll be, I believe, Lancer ball out in the corner as we are ready to begin the second half. Passing from Nelner to Clokey on the other corner. And we are ready to begin. Lancers trying to bring this one back, down only 9 with plenty of time to go in the second half. Williams back up high to Clokey. Dribbles around, all the way through, steps out, kicks it back up to Williams. She'll think about a 3. Now back over to Eichstead. She'll step in, back over to Williams. Over to Nelner, tipped out, and stolen away by the Mustangs. Wagner all the way through, little floater, bounces up and in to give them back their 11-point lead. It's Clokey back up the floor. Down low to Eichstead, tipped around, she'll get it back, puts one up, rims it out. Hammett can't get to it in time, and it's Cogdill back up the floor. Hammett forces her back inside, loses it. Hammett gets a hand on it, now tipped out into the hands of Wagner, and back up top to Tracy. Back over to Wagner. Immediate 3, rims it up and in to make it a 14-point game. Clokey up top. Over to Williams. Back up high to Clokey. Over to Nelner. Steps in, corner to Hammett. Down low to Eichstead. Dribbles around, puts one up. Foul on the floor. Pass it from Williams. Gets into Nelner, puts one up, gets blocked, and stolen away by Tracy. And she'll take one up the floor. Swings it across. Hands it off up top. Tracy dribbles around and back over. Down low to the post, tipped out, and swatted out of bounds off the Mustangs. Clokey up top, gonna take the 3, and knocks one down. Brings this game back to 11. Pass down low, stolen away by Clokey, and it's fouled. Already the second foul on the Mustangs tonight in this half. Schermbeck will enter for Nelner, and Williams will pass it into Clokey. Swings over to Schermbeck. Back out to Clokey. Corner to Hammett. Trying to dribble up top. Change the direction inside. Get a hand off to Eichstead. She'll dribble one around. Looking. Stripped of it. Gets it back over to Hammett. Pass low and out of bounds. Going back to the Mustangs. Passing low to Tracy. She'll send one across. Has some space, puts one up, bounces up and out, rebound inside by Tracy, she'll finish, and brings it back to a 13-point lead. Clokey up top. Steps up and over to Williams. Back high to Clokey. Steps up, another 3 off the corner, and going back up with the Mustangs. Clokey steps up to meet her. Pass down low. Little floater goes long off the backboard into the hands of Hammett up to Clokey. Trying to get around, put some pressure on him. Pass down low to Hammett, stolen away by Cogdill. Got a 3-on-2, loses her dribble, and a travel. Clokey up top, trailing by 13. Over to Scherenbeck. Back up to Clokey. Swings to Williams. Back up to Clokey. And foul on the floor. Once again, as the shot will be waved off, it'll be another pass and down low for the Lancers. Now they're going to enter for Williams. And Nelner will pass it in down low. Hand off to Eichstead. Puts it up off the bottom of the backboard, and they're not going to get an angle on it. And back up the floor goes Cogdill. Change direction. Pass down low, little high. Handled by Tracy, and she'll finish. Give them their biggest lead of the night at 15. Clokey up top, over to Scherenbeck, tipped out of bounds, staying with the Lancers. Maddie will enter for Bates. Pass up from Scherenbeck. Hand off to Nelner. Hand back up to Scherenbeck, and that's a travel. Swings it over, mishandled the pass, tipped out and stolen by Scherenbeck. She'll go up baseline. Pass across, tipped and stolen away. And now the Mustangs trying to push it. All the way through, puts one up, comes up short, rebound inside by Tracy. That one goes high. Rebounded by Hammett into the hands of Nelner, back into the hands of Hammett. And over to Clokey. Over to Scherenbeck. Back up high to Clokey. Fakes and will drive in. Hands off to Nelner. Corner to Hammett. Back up to Nelner. She'll step in, has some space, all the way through, and finishes. Good move from Nelner right inside. Clokey found something on the floor and threw it into the Lancer bleachers. Passing under the post, has some space, puts one up, rims up and out, and it's rebounded by Eichstead. Over to Clokey. Drives around, over to Scherenbeck. Takes corner, back out of Clokey. Jumps around towards Nelner, and he'll give it to her. Drives inside once again. Stuck with it, pass out is a jump ball going with the Mustangs. Timeout by the Mustangs, 25-12, 13-point lead with 10:53 to go. Back to the timeout, 25-12, a 13-point Mustang lead with 10:53 to go. Pass in to Cogdill, and she'll take it up the floor. Hammond on her at half court, pass down low to the paint. Swings it across, back up high, dribbles around, pass over to the corner, open jumper, goes long, rebound inside all alone, bounces up and in for Bates. Up the floor goes Clokey. Steps up over to Yasmin, fakes, dribbles around, back up high to Clokey. She'll fake, step in, deep two, rims it out. Williams is there and saves it on the sideline. Back up to Clokey. Over to Yasmin, good catch. Back corner to Hammett. Back up to Yasmin, steps up, dribbles in, gonna hand off to Hammett, tipped out of bounds. Staying with the Lancers. Pass in from Williams. Pass in, stolen away. Back up top. Stolen back away by Yasmin. She'll turn around. Spinning. Back across to Williams. Good pass. Back up top to Clokey. Open three. Won't take it. Back over to Williams. Looking. Trying to drive in baseline and stripped of it by Cogdill. Steps around and passes it up top. Clokey right up on her. Pass down low. And then hands of Baines back up top. Tipped away by Yasmin and stolen away by Yasmin. She's right in between two of them. All the way through. Can't finish. Tipped in the hands of Clokey. Pass out to her sister. Open jumper. She'll take it. Kills far. And it's rebounded by Cogdill. All the way through for Cogdill. Pass blocked and picked up by Williams. And Clokey's got it once again. Dribbles around, down low to Nelner, turn around, goes far, picked up by Williams, pass up to Yasmin, she'll fake. Back up top to her sister, back over to Yasmin, open three, off the back of the rim. And rebounding once again. Swings it over to Stanton. Looking, dribbles around, has some space. Blocked by Williams, picked up down low, laid up and in. And is back to a 17-point game. Clokey up top, dribbles around, looking for Yasmin. All the way through and back up top to her. Back over to Clokey. She'll step in, take a deep two, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Yasmin. Up and out of bounds off the Mustangs. Staying with the Lancers. Eichstead gonna enter for Hammett. Has Clokey open in the corner. Gonna give it to her. Wide open three. She hits again. Brings it down to a 14-point game with 8 minutes to go. Fakes and dribbles through. Little floater. Knocks that one down as well. Good quick response to the Mustangs. Staying up now by 16. Clokey back up top. Over to Nelner. Steps through. Back up top to Clokey. Down low to Eichstead. Mishandles the pass. Tipped out. Picked up by Eichstead. And a foul on the Mustangs. Pass in from the corner, needs an option, throws one up. Clokey somehow handles it, and kick out to Nelner. Change the direction, trying to drive inside, and will. Back up top to Yasmin. Steps in, little fade away, off the front of the rim, rebound by Nelner inside. And a jump ball. And it was actually Lancer ball, not Mustang ball, on the jump ball. And the Lancers will pass it in. Clokey wide open in the corner, gonna find her. Not enough space to get a shot off. Back to Lona Eichstead, she'll dribble around. She's got some space. Now back over to Clokey. All the way around, gonna step back out. Dribbles through and back up high to Yasmin. Back over to Clokey. Spinning. Step through, bounces back out. And a travel. Up top, gonna pass down low. Sends it across, pass goes too high. And tipped out of bounds off the Lancers. Pass in from Wagner. Out to the corner. Tracy, open shot, foot on the line. Bounces up and out, tipped in the hands of Williams. Out to Clokey. Dribbles around, pass on to Nelner, handles the pass. Kicks back out to Clokey. Thinks about it. Dribbles around and over to Yasmin. Deep corner to Williams. Back up to Yasmin. Back across to Lydia. She's got some space. Dribbles up from the top of the key. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Eichstead. And the jump ball. No foul. Foul? Is indeed a foul. Hammett will enter for Williams. And the Lancers will pass it in down low. Clokey on the passing, gets it to Eichstead. Corner to Clokey, wide open three. She'll take it. That one goes far. And rebounded by Tracy. Pass down low, all alone. Bounces up and out and rebounded by Eichstead. Jump ball going to the Mustangs. Passing down low from Wagner. Down low, hits off a foot, picked up by Hammett. That'll be a jump ball going to the Lancers. Nelner will pass it in to Eichstead. Swings it to Yasmin. She'll step up, looking for Seibel, goes too high and out of bounds. Up top is Cogdill. Sends it down low. Tracy swings it. Got some space and rims it in. That's Baines. Pass into Nelner and back up the floor. Over to Yasmin. Back over to Hammett. Swings it up high. Dribbles around and over to Seibel. Pass tipped and stolen away. Wagner one-on-one with Clokey and a foul. First one pass up and in for Wagner. Bounced up and out and rebounded by Hammett. Up to Nelner. Fakes it over to Williams. Dribbles up and back up high to Nelner. Over to Seibel. She'll put one up. Off the corner. And rebounded by Eichstead. She'll put one up. That one goes off a little bit too hard. And send him to floor to Cogdill. Swings it over, pass down low, Baines. Back up top, a little bit high, she'll handle it anyway. Down low, little jumper for Wagner, bounces up and out, tipped around, and rebounded by no one. Jump ball staying with the Mustangs. Timeout by the Lancers, 4:32 to go, 34-15, 18, so 19-point Mustang lead as we near the end of this one. Back to the timeout. 4:32 to go. A 19-point Mustang lead, 34-15. Pass will come in from Wagner. Swings it out corner, through the hands and out of bounds. And that'll go back with the Lancers. Pass into Nelner and back up to 4. Over to Clokey. Back up to Nelner. She'll step in, step back out, and send it over to Eichstead. She'll dribble through. Back up to Nelner. Over to Clokey. Thinks about a 3, now drives in. Steps back out, up to Nelner. Back over to Clokey. She'll just take this one. Bounces up and out. Rebound by Nelner inside. Back out to Seibel, stolen away, and out of bounds off the Mustangs. Staying with the Lancers. Out to Clokey, has some space. Sends over to the corner to Williams, back up high to Clokey. Over to Eichstead. She'll drive up center. Kicks it out, handled by Williams. She'll put one up, goes far, tipped out, and picked up by Clokey on the outside. She'll drive in, kick out to Nelner. Around the perimeter, Eichstead a 3. She'll knock one down. Brings them within 16. Up top, open 3 won't take it, gonna swing it over instead. Pass down low. Tracy's got some space. Looking, gonna kick it out. Open 3, she'll take one off the corner of the rim. Seibel wisely lets it go, and that'll go back with the Lancers with 3:13 to go. Omen in for Seibel. Clokey up top. Swings it to Williams. Pass back up to Clokey. Dribbles up, fakes over to Omen. Back up to Clokey, nearly stolen away. She'll drive it instead. From the free throw line, knocks it down. Lancers on a 5-0 run. They're back within 14. Kick out corner. Wagner, pressure right in her face. Hits into the corner and picked up by Eichstead. Lancers trying to keep it going. Clokey, corner, pass tipped out of bounds. Staying with the Mustangs. Swings it over to Wagner. 2:28 to go. Pass to the corner. Down low to the paint. It's Tracy. Kicks it back out. Open 2. Ends up stepping onto the line. Regardless, bounced up and out. Picked up by Williams, who is pressured into the hands of Tracy, who will finish. 16-point game once again. Pass out to Clokey. Over to Omen. Corner to Nelner. Back up top to Clokey. She'll step out. Drives around and hand up to Omen. Hand up to Williams. All the way in. Puts one up. Comes up short. And rebounded by Tracy, back up to Cogdill. And a timeout just for some subs. Subs will enter. And the game will continue. Pass up top to Cogdill, 1:40 to go. Swings it over to Wagner. Back up high. Down low, stolen by Yasmin. Up to Clokey. Only got one to beat. Fakes, gets him flying, up and out, tipped into the hands of Yasmin. She can't finish, tipped around, and stolen back away. Wagner got Hammett coming in fast. Up and in regardless, and it's an 18-point game. Passing to Clokian back up the floor with 1:15 to go. Hammett drives in, gonna put one up, comes up short off the front of the rim and rebounded by Mates. Clokie travels on her way up the floor, and that will stay with the Lancers. 52.1 to go. Over to the corner, open jumper won't take it, gonna pass it low instead. Picked up by Eichstead. Now a jump ball, 44.7 to go. That will go with the Lancers. Only 1 or 2 more possessions for them, down by 18. Pass to Clokian up the floor. Swings it over to Yasmin. Dribbles up. Stuck with it. Pass down low. Stolen by Wagner. Stripped away. Stolen away by Hammett. And out of bounds. That'll go back with the Mustangs. 28.1 to go. Pass in from Wagner. Sends one up high. Cogdill back over to Wagner. She'll take a 3. Sends it long. Handle once again by the Mustangs. Pass into Tracy. 20 seconds to go. Pass down low. Tipped out. Handled. She'll dribble through. Fakes. Back across. Puts one up. Goes long. Picked up by Hammett. 12 seconds to go. Hand off to Clokie. 8 seconds. Dribbles around. 5 seconds to go. 4. 3. Loses it. 2. Pass across. Eichstead. Can't get it off in time, and that will do it. 38-20, an 18-point win for the Mustangs. As varsity will be coming up in a few minutes. Start that as soon as I can. Turn it off, turn right back on for band. 38-20 is our final here, 18-point JV win. As Lancers and Mustangs face off in a varsity battle for the first game of the week for the Lancers after winning on